So, hey guys, Nick Kringus here. Today I am with Kimberly Ferrugia, or Kim, I call her. She's our visual designer here at Apricot Law, and also Caitlin is joining the call. And Caitlin is our copy editor. And today we're going to be talking about design process, and we're going to be showing you a few different designs. And let's jump right in. So, Kim, so far what we have is design that creates conversions, and different elements of those designs that are built with conversion in mind. Starting fresh with a new design is what we have, compared to working on your original design or what you already have. We don't want to scare anyone away or kind of say, like, we won't work on your design.
I would definitely say that newer sites, if it's built a certain way, we definitely can work with. It's like that's like 4 or 5 years old, probably not. But if they just had it built within like the last year, I don't see why we couldn't.
So it's not really the design; it's more about how old the site is, or if it's like up to date and with the latest and greatest or recent technology.
Yeah, and like also just how it's laid out. Like if it's a template, like a lot of them, like I've noticed, like HMax I think sent a site he really liked, and I think it was a template that was converted to a attorney site. So it's like, I guess it doesn't bother them that much, some clients, but working from a newer custom site, as long as like the code is clean. I know because for loading processes, Google will fault a slower site, things like that. So I think we'd have to evaluate it. And I wouldn't really tell them yes or no, like as far as like, oh, we can work with it, or no, we can't work it, until like we see the inner workings.
Yeah, and usually during the sales process, we don't get the opportunity to really look through the back end to see if it's going to be an issue until after they've signed with us, and that can present its own problems. So yeah, working from a newer site, a custom site is the best. A lot of times theme sites give us or cause problems. There's a lot of bloat, things that slow the site down or make it really clunky to work with. But essentially we want to evaluate it first to see if it's going to be usable and workable, and it's not going to like really slow us down too much or provide any hurdle. And then the design call to see if they, how much the firm really wants to push the envelope in terms of design. If they're more of a traditional firm that wants a basic design or something that's been done before, or if they want something truly different and unique and new. Custom site, we already talked about a little bit of custom site versus theme site, but custom site meaning that it's going to be custom to them and to their voice and to make them kind of based around their image and what they want to portray.
From a content writing perspective, if we're building a fresh site, the content has a lot more leeway, right, Caitlin? I'm pretty sure, like how they want to lay out their content. They don't have to fit it in certain pre-made boxes and make sure that they have to watch how many words they're using and stuff. So it gives them more liberty to share content boxes that would be more important, if that makes sense, like picking speaking points for the site to speak to the client. I actually like when the writers kind of take liberty and change up the format a little bit, because it gives me a different chance to like change up how the designs work versus all being the same format. Yeah, it's crazy. Like a lot of our content, or a lot of our site design, relies on the content. So I think that's like kind of important to include that.
Yeah, I didn't really realize how much, like, I mean, I knew that it affected the design, but to the degree that it does, that's interesting.
Yeah, like titles, like even like something as simple as like titles and like little blurbs you put into the titles, like we could actually like throw in some design elements with that. So when there's certain content flows better than others, as far as like creative direction.